Welcome to our Mock Interview Pro video, where we're here to help you ace your Chief Technical Officer interview. Today, we're diving into key questions that will prepare you to confidently showcase your leadership and technical prowess. Let's get started with our first question, focusing on leading through challenging times. Could you tell us about a time when you had to guide a team through a tough technical challenge? This question is designed to understand your leadership skills and how you navigate difficult situations. Here are some tips to help you structure your response effectively. Focus on a specific technical problem you encountered. Emphasize your leadership style and decision-making process. Talk about the team dynamics and how you encourage collaboration. Share the outcome and the lessons you took away from the experience. Keep the focus on your role as a leader throughout the story. Now, let's look at an example answer to see how you might put these tips into practice.
In my previous role, we discovered a critical security vulnerability in our software just before a major release. I quickly organized an emergency meeting, split the team into smaller groups with specific goals, and held daily check-ins to track our progress. Thanks to this strategy, we not only patched the vulnerability in time, but also strengthened our overall security protocols.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Chief Technical Officer. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Share with us an instance where you implemented a new technology that greatly enhanced business outcomes. This question aims to gauge your innovation skills and ability to drive business improvement through technology. Let's explore some tips to help you deliver a compelling answer. Choose a particular technology and the context around it. Explain the problem that existed before the technology was implemented. Describe the implementation process clearly and succinctly. Highlight the measurable outcomes that resulted from the implementation. Reflect on any lessons learned or feedback you received. Here's an example of how you can craft your response.
At my previous company, we struggled with slow data processing due to an outdated system. I led the transition to a cloud-based data analytics platform, which included migrating our data and training staff. Within 3 months, processing time was cut in half, and data accuracy improved by 30%, significantly boosting our decision-making capabilities.
Can you describe a strategic initiative you led that made a significant impact on the company's technological direction? This question assesses your strategic planning skills and how you influence a company's technology path. Here are some pointers to guide you in crafting your answer. Identify a project that aligns with company goals. Describe your role and leadership approach in the initiative. Use metrics to demonstrate the impact of your project. Discuss challenges faced and how you tackled them. Conclude with the long-term effects on the company's tech strategy. Let's look at a sample answer to illustrate these points.
I spearheaded a cloud migration project that aligned with our scalability goals. My responsibilities included strategizing the migration plan and leading the team. We successfully cut operational costs by 30% and increased system uptime. A significant challenge was staff training, which we overcame with comprehensive workshops, positioning us to adopt new technologies swiftly.
Imagine a critical system has gone down with no immediate fix in sight. How would you handle this situation? This question tests your crisis management skills and ability to maintain calm under pressure. Here are some strategies to effectively address this type of question. Quickly assess the impact on users and stakeholders. Communicate openly about the situation and your planned steps. Gather your team to brainstorm possible solutions and workarounds. Keep stakeholders informed with regular updates. Document the incident thoroughly for future learning. Now, let's review how you might respond to this scenario.
In the event of a critical system failure, I would first assess the impact on users and its severity. I would communicate with affected parties, keeping them informed as we work on the issue. I would then assemble my team to discuss potential workarounds while diagnosing the root cause. Regular updates would be provided to stakeholders until the problem is resolved.
How would you approach a situation where two senior engineers have differing opinions on a major design decision? This question evaluates your conflict resolution skills and ability to mediate between strong opinions. Let's walk through some tips to help you navigate this question. Encourage open dialogue between the engineers to understand their perspectives. Facilitate a structured discussion, evaluating viewpoints against project goals. Seek data or examples to back each argument for an informed decision. Involve other stakeholders for additional insights if needed. Make a decision based on consensus or well-reasoned judgment, and communicate it clearly. Here's an example of how you might handle such a situation.
I would start by organizing a meeting with both engineers to hear their views. I'd encourage them to explain their reasoning and potential impacts of their ideas. Then, I'd facilitate a discussion focused on our project goals and gather any supporting data. If necessary, I'd involve others for additional input before making a final decision.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF, totally free. Just grab it below.